Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Marci.
And before we get started, here's a little recap of our past few weeks.
So Lindsay, tell us about that K-pop video.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I worked 2 days and they were pretty long days. It was like 13 hours and then 12 hours. And if you're a fan of K-pop, it's a new group and it's from the same company as Blackpink, if you know who that is. And it was super fun. I played a mean girl for the music video. And the director was pretty big. She does all of like Ariana Grande's videos, Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry, all of that. So it was a good experience.
Awesome. It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to show you guys the first round of the pressed flowers pullover kits went out. And I know there's another round that's going to happen, a very small one. She said she would do 3 kits, and then she kind of got talked into 6, and then a few more came along. So the first round of 6 went out, and they looked like this. So they turned out really pretty. I don't know if you can see that, and sorry for the crinkling. And then she has another round that she's going to do. But before that, she's been super busy making those fall fates. and a lot of you ordered the fall fades. So thank you so much for that support. And she's working on them slowly but surely in between everything else. And then those should hopefully go out. I would say you have about half of the colors done, so maybe another week or at the most 2. So we'll definitely let you know by message when they start to go out. And then from the highlights, you can see we had a fun day on Saturday. We had our Galentines. We just did a little Galentines as a little fun party with the 3 of us, and then one of Lindsay's friends, and then one of my friends. So it was really fun. We made, everything had to be either red or heart-shaped, our food. We had a lot of delicious food. And then we made little crafts. It was really fun. We each gave everybody little gifts, just small little, something that's not too expensive, but just that you made for everybody. And so Lindsay made us all these bracelets. They're really cute.
Oh yeah.
So Lindsay made those for all of us, which we love. And then I gave everybody these little glass, they're little glass containers, so that's it's a little glass lid. And then everybody decorated them with like pearly stickers, so you can see like the little pearls and everything, and then put your initials and everything. So that was fun. And then we just had like little cosmetic pads in them. So
yeah.
And then another craft that my friend brought was she had gone to up to the, I can't remember exactly where, if it was, I think maybe Pismo Beach. And so she collected a bunch of beach stones, and she brought back all of the beach stones, and we made cute little art with them. So I have a little heart in the middle, and then you can see all the little stones. And they're so pretty, the colors. And they go perfectly with our house. And then we just watercolor painted the background. So that was cute too. And then one more thing I wanted to show you. Lindsay's friend made us these cute little Valentines. So I'll bring this one forward. Oh, okay. Is it showing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she made these cute little Valentines. That one says Linz, which is Lindsay's name from her friend, and then mine. So yeah, it was fun. And then we also, my friend gave us these cute little vintage, they're like the ornaments, and the Christmas ornaments, except they're little pink glass hearts. And then we put them on cute little fabrics. So this one I'm gonna hang in my car. That one's for Bunny. This one Lindsay's friend made for Bunny. And then this one right here, it says Mom, and then I'm gonna hang it for my rear view mirror. So just cute little things like that. Speaking of finished objects, do you have anything?
I didn't finish any objects this past few weeks, but one thing I did make, which I saw on an Instagram reel, is this like little earring holder. So what you do is, I just bought this frame from Michael's, and then you crochet a little square. Yeah, there. You crochet this little square, and I just used scrap yarn, and then you can hang your earrings from it. So it's something cute I'm gonna put in my room, and it was super easy. It took me like an hour, and it's just like this basic like single crochet stitch I did, and then I just glued it onto the frame. And yeah, I thought this was cute to make, and I think we're all gonna make them eventually for our room. So yeah. And then speaking of earrings, I actually got a second piercing today. I don't know if you can see, and it didn't hurt that bad. And then also I made this necklace today. Let me take it off and show you. So there's this really cute charm necklace place in Newport Beach, which is like kind of where we live. And basically you go and you pick out a chain, and then you pick out, they have tons of charms that you can choose from, and then you can make a necklace or a bracelet. So those are the charms I picked. I kind of made mine beach themed, but it was so cute. They had a bunch of really cute charms, so that was fun to make today.
So cute. I love it. And it goes so good with my sweater. So for my finished object, I haven't finished the sweater. In fact, it's not even close to being a sweater yet. But I've made all the 27 squares, I think. So Lindsay posted a picture of it Sunday, and it's all of these little squares. So they're all, you can see they're called, well, it's the Heritage Quilt Cardigan. And you can see it's a lot of, each one is kind of a lot of work. Although I will say that once you get used to the pattern, I could almost do the whole thing without even using the pattern. The what do you call that thing?
The chart.
Yeah, I could almost do it without looking at the chart because I have tons of them. I made 27. So I tried to make everything with a light background. All of them have a light background. You can see, let's see, I'll just start setting them down. They all have kind of a light background and a different type of pink, or like maybe a lavender or a purple. So I tried to make them all really, you know, different, but then kind of a theme. And so then that way, when I put it all together, it's gonna look really cute and sweetheart kind of look. So I was gonna try to get it done by Valentine's, but it didn't work out. I got too busy, but I did get all of them done. So I just need to put them all together and then knit the sleeves and probably, I'm guessing, the collar and the button band, and then finish the bottom. So it's really more of a whip, but these are kind of a faux.
Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about are our whips. So I'm still working on the same shawl. It's the Traveler Shawl by Andrea Mowry. And I've gotten onto my 3rd and 4th color. So let's see. Well, and mid-row. But so basically I'm still working on the first wedge. And I'm really close to casting off, and then I start picking up stitches on the other side and making a whole other triangle outwards. But this is how it's growing so far, and I added in this sort of teal and peach color, and then I'm fading into this dark teal color for the very end. And then I still have one more color to add for the second part. But yeah, this is how it's looking so far, and I really enjoyed it. It's done by pretty fast.
It's turning out really pretty. So yeah. You're holding fingering double for it?
Yeah, so I'm holding sock weight double, and then I'm just kind of striping the different colors in. And it's the welt stitch, which is super easy. It's just knitting and purling.
Awesome. So, okay, so you put in, so this is your color 3.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a multi of peach and teal. It's kind of hard to get that to see that there. And then your color 4 is this kind of teal color. That's so pretty because it has a little bit of sparkle in it. Cool. So my ongoing whip is one that you guys are probably also working on now that you've received your skein. So the Flower of the Month Club went out last week, so this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone other than those that maybe didn't receive it, or they're not a part of the club. But here's the February skein. So we had fun painting these little tags, and this one is the one that Lindsay actually painted. Lindsay's really good at painting, as you can see. The rest of us, hopefully your tags still look okay if you didn't get this one. And then this is the skein. It's really pretty. I love this. It's like a,
hold it sideways.
It's a peach with
pink and then purple.
Yeah, and then she has the chartreuse speckles going through it, and then some more purpley speckles going through it. I mean, the colors are really pretty. So, and the picture, the inspo picture, is this one. So I think you did a great job using that inspo to make a skein. And then I added mine. So when it's all when it's all wound up. So people always wonder what it's gonna look like when it looks like this, when the skein is, you know, kind of like a halvesy. Yeah, like it fades from peach to coral to pink into like kind of more purple. So they always ask, you know, what is that gonna look like wound up and knitted up. So wound up, it kind of looks like this. I don't know, you can see how all the colors are in there. And then knitted up, it kind of looks like this. So you can see all the different colors. And so what I did, just so you know, I striped in the new color so that it transitioned. Again, this is not gonna be a fade. So she's making it more like coordinating. It's not a fade, it's more like some of the colors will coordinate from the last one into the next one. But we want it to really show like each different flower. So for this second one, okay, so I wanna make sure I tell you this for those that are interested. On row 58, I held, so all along from row 1 until row 57, I just held the January color double. So that was the hydrangea. So I held that double. And then on row 58, I took away one strand of the January and added one strand of the February and held that together. So that's this part, the transition part. So you can see those kind of right there. And then I did that for row 58, 59, 60, and 61. So for 4 rows, I held those two together. And then starting on row 62, I just held the February. And I did that until row 85. So I'm now officially on row 86, and what I'm waiting for is the March. So this is on hold until then, and then I work on something else. I'm loving doing this. This pattern by Helen Stewart, it's Curious Handmade. It's so fun with the circular pattern. So you can see it's like a big circle, and then it's just gonna keep growing. So it's a lot of fun, and hopefully you're making it as well. I love the thickness of it, holding it double, holding the fingering double. The pattern calls for a fingering weight held single, but I wanted mine to be a little thicker, especially if I'm gonna use it for like a little lap blanket or throw. So, and then we have 12 skeins to use throughout the year, so we'll have plenty. The March inspo pic should be out soon. In fact, probably you'll show that at the beginning of March. And then just so you know, if she posts a picture of the March skein before you get it, I think we said at the beginning, like you'll get it for sure by the 15th. And she'll try not to post an inspo pic until then, because I know a lot of you panicked when you posted the picture of the February skein, and quite a few of you had not gotten yours yet. You were wondering like, where is mine? So she won't post it until maybe more closer to the 15th, and that's when we usually say you'll get it, is by the 15th. So you won't get it at the beginning of the month, because sometimes she doesn't dye it until the very beginning of the month. So, but I wanted to tell you that for the second quarter, everybody that ordered the first quarter will be contacted first. So you'll have the option to join for the second quarter. Now, some of you did already buy a whole year membership of the club, but a lot of you are wondering, you know, how will I be guaranteed to get the next quarter? And yes, you will. So you'll be contacted first. So that'll be for the April, May, and June months. And I'll contact you. I'll try to contact you because I'm trying to kind of keep track of that. So I'll contact you maybe by March, like right around the 15th, and just see if you want to join for the second quarter. And then just so you know, we have something fun planned for the second quarter. We'll share more about it in the next video, but it's a extra buy-in option. So you can buy something that we are planning. So it's just something little. So it's not gonna cost a lot. But if you wanna join that part, we'll tell you about that next video when we have it. And then, should we talk about what we're wearing?
Yes. Okay, so next we'll talk about what we're wearing. So I'm wearing the Pouf, and this is a sweater by Hedgehog Fibers. And I don't know if you can see, but it's a really pretty fade. And it's actually a sock weight held double. And it's also held with mohair. So it has a really cool like fuzzy texture. And it's pretty simple. It has a ribbed edge and ribbed cuffs, and then a little ribbed collar, and then it's all stockinette, the whole body and the sleeves. And it's super cute. I love it.
I loved making that sweater. The Raglan shoulders are so, that just gives it a little extra detail. She made this fade for me. I was begging for a really like summery fade, so I made this in the summer when it was kind of hot and holding mohair was a little bit warm, but it's super cozy and I love it. So, and it looks so good with her new necklace. And then I'm wearing, we talked about this before, but I'm wearing my Soldotna. So for Valentine's, I always wear my Soldotna, and I love it. And I added an extra little, you know, change to the cuffs, the sleeves. I tried to make them kind of that balloon puffy sleeve. So it's fun. And then we thought we'd show you two ideas for maybe the Valentine's-ish time of the year. You want to talk about yours?
Sure. So this is the Pressed Flowers by Savory Knits, and let me take it off. But this is probably like one of my top 3 shawls I've ever made. Because it's so cute. It has the little flower pattern on it, and I know we've talked about this before. This is the first pressed flowers pattern I'd ever made, and so this is the big shawl, and this is actually sock weight. So I had like, I think 2 or 3 skeins of the mint, and then I had 3 different colors. And the reason I made it in sock weight is just because it's a little warmer out here, so I didn't want to make it too heavy. But the pattern actually calls for DK. So the kits that we sold it in DK.
We'll show you a picture of the kits.
Yeah, but this one's super fun, and the flowers aren't too hard to do. And once you learn how to do them, you just do the same thing over and over for the whole shawl. So it's pretty easy to pick up, and her chart that she uses is really helpful. And I really enjoyed this because it was repetitive.
And wait, let's see if we found, oh, there it is. Lindsay's signature end.
Hello.
And then I brought out this might be one of the biggest shawls you'll ever see. I'll show it to you after I talk about it, but this is What the Fade. I'll bring it a little closer. So this is by Andrea Mowry. I loved making this because it starts off with brioche, and then it goes into this just really long, you can do it actually as long as you want, but garter fade. And then I added my little tassels at the end. So there's a tassel here and a tassel on each corner. So I loved, I have to bring these tassels up closer so you can see all the different colors, because I tried to put all the colors in them, but the tassels are so pretty. And then, so maybe Lindsay, you can help me hold this up, because it's pretty long, or pretty wide, I should say. So it's pretty massive, but it's all fingering. So when I wear it, it doesn't, you know, I mean, I like big knits, so it's fun. Okay, Lindsay, you want to try it on?
Okay.
So I just kind of wear it like this. She's the perfect model because she's tall, and she, everything looks good on her. So I just kind of wear it like that. I bunch it up on top, and then I have, now you can see the little tassels and everything. I think it's so cute, and it's just so, isn't it really squishy too, with the brioche right there? So yay.
Okay, so the next thing we want to talk about is our bunny box, and this is our next big kit that we have coming out. So today we're going to show you the first 6 colors. So the kit has a total of 12 sock minis, and they're all sparkle. And so I've dyed the first 6, and these 6 go in the middle of the sort of fade. So let me hold them up. So these are the first 6.
Oh, so
they're
pretty.
So pretty, yeah. So I kind of wanted to do like a turquoise and purplish theme, and these are like the darker colors of the kit, and then it's gonna fade outwards on either side to maybe some lighter colors. But those will be a surprise. But in general, this is kind of the color scheme. And these ones are on the brighter side. But I love them. I think they're super pretty. They turned out nice.
I love it. And it's kind of different than what you normally do. You normally kind of go light to dark, but she's making this light to bold to pastel again. So it'll be a fun fade. Now I have to start thinking of what I'm gonna make with mine. So also in the box, there's gonna be, I talked about it last week, a really cute little bunny bag. Chop Shop Stitch in North Carolina is making, our friend Renee, she's making the cutest little bunny bag, and it's the theme of the bunny box this year is Beatrix Potter. So she found the cutest, it has turquoise and little Peter Rabbit and everything. A little motif on it, and so she said she would probably be able to ship that soon, a sample. So for probably the next video we should be able to show that to you. And then
the last thing that will be in the kit is we decided to do these little silk scarves. So they're about this big, and I dyed them. This one is light pink. Here, wait, let me focus it. This one's light pink, and then it has a bunch of different colored speckles. And these are super cute because you can tie them onto any bag that you have. So like this one, I just had this one for Christmas. But here, my mom will tie it on. But they're just like really cute little scarves. You could tie it around your wrist, or like this on any bag. And it's just like a cute little, addition. I know a lot of like brands sell little twillies that they like wrap around the handles, or you can tie like this. But I think these are really cute.
Yeah, super cute. Those are 11 by 11, so she just wanted to start with like a little trial one. Also, what's cute is she ties, when she goes country line dancing, she ties her bandanas around her wrist, and it looks really cute, just like a little bracelet. Should we try it?
Yeah, or you can wear it like this on your wrist. And I do this all the time when I go to like a country concert or line dancing and stuff. I think it's cute. But yeah, so that's the last thing that will be in your box. And there will be a bunch of different colors. We still have to like pick out what colors we're gonna do. But this was like our first one that we made.
Beautiful, yay. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, I've gotten a lot of questions about the Boxy blue, and some of you might be tired of hearing about it. I mean, I personally didn't want to go overboard on talking about it, but a lot of people have asked about it. So, okay, so back to the Boxy blue by Beth McDonaldstone, my latest bow. So several people have asked about it, more specifics and things like that they want to hear. So I held Lindsay's Advent, which was fingering, and Chelsea Luck's, her Advent, which is also fingering. Both of them were in, on a fingering sparkle base in minis. And so I held both yarns together with one strand of white mohair or undyed mohair. And all I didn't have any specifics for the striping or fading. I just started with, actually let me take this off and come closer. So I started with the neckline, and I did kind of a creamy color, moved into a pink, had some blues, went into some tans and browns, back into some blues and pinks, into some more darker pinks, You can see added some greens, and then I finished with all corally pinks. So, and then you can tell that there's that soft mohair, kind of like, you can kind of see the mohair there. And everybody wondered what size needles. I used the size that it said for the pattern because the pattern was for DK weight. So I used a size 8. Also, even though 2 fingering and a mohair, lace weight mohair held together would be a little, I guess, kind of in between DK and worsted, I held it with I used a size 8 because I knit very loose. So if you're a tight knitter, you might want to go up a needle size from the 8 of what the pattern calls for. And otherwise I did everything the same, except everybody wondered because in the picture in Beth's sample, her boxy blue is really cropped. So she wears hers kind of that cropped length over like dresses and things like that, or has like a, you know, she has a shirt, like a collared shirt, a cotton shirt underneath it showing. And I'm more of a, I wanted it to be kind of like a big boxy sweater. So that's why mine is a lot bigger. And you saw it on Lindsay in the reel that she made. So this one is definitely not cropped. And also it's wider than hers. So it is the same as what is on the picture of her pattern. It's just my version. So if you have any other questions, send them to Sprinkled Fibers and we'll try to answer. But I think that's everything. So to go along, a lot of you always ask, like, what should I make with my minis once I get them? So you're gonna have 12, and like Lindsay said, they're gonna fade. And Crystal from Factory Girl, do you want me to talk about this? Okay, so Crystal from Factory Girl was talking to Lindsay about she made a really cute cowl, and she just, I think she either made it or she's making it out of Lindsay's 2023 Valentine's Day box, which we had one extra and you guys snatched it up right away. So we don't have any more of those, but using that kit, she made this cowl, and that would be a really cute idea for the bunny box. So she's using 14 pink, red, and kind of like peachy coral minis to make that cowl, and we'll have more information once she finishes it. But she said she would be happy to add a discount code for you guys so that you can use it with your bunny box. And then she'll send a picture and we'll have it for you in the next video, but it's a really cute cowl. It'll just be a little bit shorter because I think her cowl has 14 colors. So, and it's just as easy to do it with 12. You'll just have, you know, not as bunchy of a cowl, which might be nice for some of you. So
okay, well, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back in a little bit with another video.
Yay!
Thank you. See you next time. And it's actually DK, no,
fingernail dog.
Okay.
Lindsay, do you want to try it on? She does.
It took all my might not to do this.
Okay, that's not appropriate.